A beautiful skyline is generally one of the things that big cities can brag about. But wonderful skylines can be found all over the world, not only in Hong Kong or New York City. Indeed, there are cities with breathtaking skylines that you will remember once you see them in person, and not all of them are in major cities. In truth, our world is full of skylines with everything you could desire in a skyline. Brilliant lights, big buildings, and gorgeous architecture that is frequently unique to that region of the world. Today, we'll discover the top 25 most beautiful skylines in the world. But before that, kindly show some support through subscribing to this channel and smashing that notification bell beside it to be updated whenever we post a new video. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Number 25. Toronto, Canada. Since 1880, Toronto's skyline has seen significant changes. The transformation started with the rise of Toronto Dominion Centre, Royal York Hotel, and the CN Tower. Toronto already has one of the nicest skylines in Canada, and by 2022, it is expected to have the best in North America. Number 24. Nanjing, China. Nanjing's skyline evokes a sense of openness and grandeur. Nanjing is known for its blue glazed tiles gracing the old city gates, park-like landscape along the boulevards, lotus blooms and tea pavilions on the lakes, and temples half hidden in the verdant hills. Number 23. Bangkok, Thailand. There are many stunning attractions to see in Bangkok during your business trip, but none is more spectacular than the impressive Bangkok skyline. Bangkok is home to countless architectural marvels that are fast becoming as synonymous with the city as its ancient temples. This is owing to the city's continual substantial expansion and modernization in recent years. Number 22. Nanning, China. The provincial capital of Guangzhou is roughly 2,300 years old. It is a major light industry center and regional center of education, culture, economy, politics, and science and technology. Nanning China Resources Center Tower is one of the city's most impressive skyscrapers. In actuality, according to Paul Desant, the overall effect of the tower is of a crystalline form soaring into the sky, culminating in an illuminated beacon that will characterize the new Nanning skyline. Number 21. Mumbai, India. Bombay Castle, the David Sassoon Library, the Bombay High Court, the ancient printing press, the St. Thomas Church, the Mint, the government houses, the old Metro Theatre, the Parsi temples, and many more are some of the significant buildings that can still be seen when visiting genuine Mumbai. Mumbai's skyline has changed dramatically and is continuously evolving from a barren stretch of land to a lovely city that is one of the most inhabited and has the best infrastructure in the world. Number 20. Jakarta, Indonesia. Don't miss out on dining in the clouds at the Altitude Grill in Jakarta. This is the ideal location for a fine dinner with a view. The restaurant has a view of the skyscraper-studded cityscape, as well as the iconic Monument Bundaran and the 1962-built Hotel Indonesia Kempinski, which is on the National Historical List. Reserve a table near one of the floor-to-ceiling windows to get the most out of your visit. Number 19. Incheon, South Korea. The city's gleaming towers give the appearance that it is a new city, although it has served as Korea's gateway since the 1880s when it first opened its gates to the world. Make time to visit the G Tower. This is a 150-meter skyscraper with 33 floors. This tower houses a variety of small companies, but the observatory deck is the most popular tourist destination. Number 18. Manila, Philippines. Metro Manila, the Philippines' most populated metropolitan area, as well as the country's seat of government and the national capital region, is home to the country's highest skyscrapers. The 8-story Manila Hotel, which is regarded as the first contemporary high-rise building in the Philippines, is thought to have started the history of high-rise buildings in Manila. High-rise building construction also relocated from Manila to the surrounding area, notably Makati's metamorphosis as the city's financial business center in the 1960s. Number 17. Wuhan, China. Wuhan has spectacular views for skyline lovers, thanks to the tall skyscrapers and their reflections in the lake. Wuhan has 70 buildings that are over 200 meters tall. Number 16. Istanbul, Turkey. Here, there are many enthralling and fascinating locations to visit. In fact, they are located at the intersection of East and West, the country's cultural center. There are eclectic skyline and a wonderful combination of Byzantine churches, ornate mosques, and Ottoman palaces where ancient and modern buildings fight for attention. Number 15. Chicago, USA. Since then, Chicago has kept up with the trend with 19 skyscrapers taller than 200 meters and some of the best skyscrapers in the world. The Trump Tower, John Hancock Tower, and the 1,451-foot Willis Tower all lined up along Lake Michigan's shoreline to create a breathtakingly picturesque skyline. Number 14. Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is one of the world's major cities. The metropolitan area of the city has a population of more than 22 million people, with 11 million living in the city itself. The next several Asian cities combine the density of Sao Paulo with some of the world's most daring architecture. Number 13. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo's sprawling environment boasts some of the best skyline vistas in the world. Mount Fuji to the west and Tokyo Bay to the south, as well as numerous unusual structures and towers, can be seen on a clear day. You'll feel as if you're looking out at a sea of stars at night. Number 12. Chongqing, China. Chongqing is situated at the confluence of two rivers, the Yangtze and the Jialing in southwest China. Chongqing is one of China's 4 directly controlled municipalities. This urban region is home to 16 million people. The city has been designated as one of China's 13 emerging megacities. Chongqing had about 81 buildings that were 180 meters or higher till February 2020. The skyline is rapidly increasing as a result of such structures. Number 11. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The Ilham Tower and the Kuala Lumpur Tower are 2 notable buildings on the skyline in addition to the ever-famous Petronas Twin Towers. For an open-air perspective, go to the top and then look around from one of the lower floors. And don't you forget the binoculars and camera. Number 10. Moscow, Russia. The Moscow skyline is a representation of the business activities of the city. The city has several attractions including Red Square, the Kremlin, and well-known avenues like Arbat and Verskaya. Like every other major world-class metropolis, it gives a pretty gorgeous skyline which is actually positioned in the city center. Number 9. Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou CTF Finance Center is the city's tallest structure, standing at 530 meters. This edifice is China's 3rd largest and world's 7th tallest building. The Canton Tower, which serves as both an observation tower and a TV booster, is the city's tallest building. Thousands of LED lights illuminate the booster, which stands 600 meters tall at night. Number 8. Busan, South Korea. It's tempting to retire for the night after a wonderful day touring the coastal city of Busan, South Korea. After dusk, the city comes to life. The Busan's nightlife is vibrant, with panoramic views, lively marketplaces, and gleaming towers. There's a lot to see and do in Busan at night. Number 7. Shanghai, China. A modern, well-presented image of skyscrapers so tall that they resemble a scene from Batman on a foggy day, of course, is the Pearl Tower in the financial district's trio, the Jin Mao, the SWFC, and the Shanghai Tower. they are the Skylines attractions. Number 6. Singapore. The skyline has changed dramatically in the last decade, with new, iconic structures being constructed. The Marina Bay Sands, one of the world's architectural wonders, now dominates the skyline. It's incredible to imagine that the ground on which the integrated resort now stands was barren before the building began in 2007, less than 10 years ago. What is today a world-famous attraction was not even on the map at that time. Number 5. Seoul, South Korea. Remember to take in the city lights from the top of the Lot World Tower in Seoul, South Korea, which offers amazing evening perspectives of the city. Seoul Sky, which is located on the top 7 floors of this 123-story building, provides a bird's eye perspective of this magnificent capital city. Take the Sky Shuttle to the top, which can reach speeds of up to 600 meters per minute, making it one of the world's fastest elevators. Number 4. Shenzhen, China. No one could have predicted that the seashore fishing towns would one day become a cutting-edge city before 1979. Shenzhen presently boasts the most skyscrapers exceeding 200 and 300 meters in China, as well as having more than 300 skyscrapers, the most in the country. These skyscrapers, together with other towering structures and towers, make up Shenzhen's skyline. The Ping An IFC is the highest skyscraper in the area, housing Ping An Insurance's headquarters, as well as offices, a hotel, and a high-end shopping center. The 116th floor Free Sky Observatory platform offers a bird's eye view of Shenzhen and Hong Kong's skyline. Number 3. New York City, USA. New York is so well known that even those who have never visited may recognize it by its striking skyline. Some of the prominent buildings in the place is 30 Rockefeller Plaza, which according to a tourist, when in NYC, I think everyone should visit The Rock. It is one of those iconic buildings that you simply cannot miss. The panoramic views make it a perfect way to see the city in all its glory, above the noise and most of the buildings. If you make it on a clear day, you can literally see it for miles. In my opinion, the best time to go is a little before sunset, then you can see the city in all its glory. Number 2. Dubai, UAE. Few skylines have changed as much and as quickly as those in the Middle East, particularly in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The discovery of oil, followed by a major surge of commerce and tourism, turns the city's skyline into a gleaming metropolis, complete with tall skyscrapers never seen before in the world. Dubai's skyline had only one important feature even before it became an internationally recognized tourism hotspot. The World Trade Center, formerly known as Sheikh Rashid Tower, was built in 1979. The World Trade Center, which began as a single tower, has now been expanded to accommodate different exhibition halls, ballrooms, and the Trade Center arena. From the fascinating public art installations and studios of Dubai Design District to Al-Serkal Avenue's light-filled galleries and lively cafes, and the street art-strewn Dubai walls, Dubai is strutted with a number of elegant urban locations that explore the city's creative side. Number 1. Hong Kong. Nobody can disagree that Hong Kong has one of the world's most magnificent skylines. Hong Kong's skyline, which is dominated by Victoria Peak and skyscrapers, depicts both the natural environment and the city's progress. You will always see mountains in the skyline, whether you are in Tsim Sha Tsui, Poland, or Hong Kong Island. Because Hong Kong government set a limit on construction heights, we can usually see the skyline with green mountains in the background. The Sky 100 observation deck, located on the 100th level of the International Commerce Center, is one of Hong Kong's most famous tourist attractions. So what are your thoughts about the top 25 most beautiful skylines in the world? Which among them is your favorite? Don't be shy and express your thoughts by commenting them down below. Well, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to be updated whenever we post new videos. If you want more videos like this, you can always check out our other videos by visiting our channel. Again, this is the Luxe Luxury channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.